Hey, you guys. All right. So it has been about 17 days since the last time we posted a video, okay? And it has been a wild last 2 weeks, I tell you.
Right.
I always preach about life situations, and just this past week, Miss Tamika, she lost her mother. Okay, so it's been hard for her. Her mom doesn't live in Savannah where we live at, so we had to jump on the road and go to the hospital. We spent the hospital with her on her last days, and it was a lot going on, man. And this is one of those situations where when life hits you and you're a business owner, guess what? Business has to still go on, because although your workers and your clients, they understand, but the work can't stop.
Right, because them bills keep coming, honey.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna stop for nobody. Honey.
Yeah, the work can't stop. So I'm very happy, very grateful that we were able to, in situations like this, be able to pick up and go. And we can literally run the company from a cell phone. But luckily we got systems and processes in order to where it's going, baby. It's going, but it's hard to, right? I guess right now we're back and we're just trying to process everything that happened when we were in North Carolina, and we're just getting back to we just moved into a new office too, you guys. So
within all that, yeah.
within all of this, we just moved into a new office space. So it's been a lot going on, trying to process everything and trying to get back on the right track, because we still got clients, we still got walkthroughs. I had 3 walkthroughs last week when I was out of town. So I had my sales lady going out and doing those walkthroughs for me.
It's just been a crazy time, y'all. And Miss Johnson always say, if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. And that just all goes to say, please, you guys, make sure that you have things in place for your family, so that way you can leave behind a legacy. Me just having the passing of my mom and just everything transpired the way that it did just opened my eyes to a lot of things that's currently going on, and the things that you need to pay attention to, you don't pay attention to because you're busy, you're running a business. Please don't neglect having a will. Don't neglect having life insurance. Make sure that the beneficiaries have been associated with those particular people. Please make sure that you line up who's supposed to get what's supposed to happen, because at the end of the day, when this stuff happens and you don't have anything set up, it's going to be like a huge chaos. And it's really sad to say that, us as, I wouldn't say black people, but because I don't want to be racial, but just our kind, we seem to not come together as a family until something bad happens. And it's like now everybody is coming together. Like, you have to just be amongst your family and just really bond with them. Like, I don't care what it takes, a phone call, a text message. I don't know how many people are actually on their phone every day. You pick up your phone and you look at it, you're scrolling up and down. Just take a second and communicate with your family, because you just really never know when's their last day that's here. And definitely, people, take your time and get on your shit to open and start you a cleaning business, whatever it takes, because having a cleaning business, not just per se, but just having a business that you're able to run on your own and be the CEO of, you're able to have the collateral, the money to hop on a road and go places. If we would not have had that, I'm just thinking to myself, what would I have done if I could not have made it home in this type of time?
Right.
Just losing my mom, it's a hard pill to swallow. It just hits different. And I can tell you now that it really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Like, now it's game time. Like, it should have been game time before, but sometimes, even in everybody else's life, it takes for something to happen for you to get pushed to do certain things. And I guess this was my push, because now it's just like, it's game time, because 1 minute a person can be here and the next minute the person can be gone. And people need to take advantage of time and just love life. Love life, love the people that you are around. Take advantage of the opportunities that you can. Just because you might feel like, oh shoot, that's just a waste of time. It may not be a waste of time. That particular thing may be the connection to something else that you need to be connected to. So all in all, we're just reaching out to everybody and just saying, just make
tighten up
what you gotta just make time for what you gotta make time for, and do what you gotta do and take action now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. You might say, well, I got tomorrow, oh, I got a few weeks. Baby, you don't have that. You have to understand that time waits for no one, and you have to take action now.
Her whole goal, I don't mean to cut you off,
that's okay,
was to bring her mom here,
right?
You know, and you know, get a house, bring her mom down here. Now she didn't never get that chance to do that. You know, things happen, man, so fast. And it's very important that you guys have life insurance policies, and you know, because like my daughter told me yesterday, I got a policy. Okay, well, if something happened to you, I don't know that you got a policy. And she said, well, your name is on it. You know, I felt so sorry for Tamika in her situation, because none of the policies had her name on it.
None of them.
So we were like, okay. It's crazy. It's a very, very tough situation that she's going through right now. So it's serious.
Very.
If you got children, life insurance on all your kids. If you take care of your elderlies, your mom, your dad, and they're up in age and stuff, and you're taking care of them, life insurance policies, make sure that your name is on there as the beneficiary and all that. And make sure that you have family meetings, because as soon as I came back in town, I said, oh, hell no, we all having a family meeting. We got to discuss this, because I don't want to go through this. We all need to sit down to the table, discuss the policies, what goes to who, and all of that shit needs to be sorted out. As black people, we don't like to communicate about that stuff. Don't nobody like to talk about death, of course. But everybody got to go one day.
Right.
And it's just sad that when it happens, people get greedy. People, you know, it turns into something else.
Right.
You know, whenever stuff like that happens. And you can avoid that right now, when everybody all happy with each other.
Right.
To sit down to the table and say, okay, we're getting life policies. This is how much. If something happens to me, this is what's going to happen. Here's my living will. Especially when you guys are growing a business.
Right.
Okay? Right. It's very important. Very, very important. I just wanted to shed some light on y'all on this, what we going through right now, man.
Yeah, sorry we've been so absent. It's just been a trying time with just my mom going back and forth to doctors, and it was hard to try to balance everything. And Miss Johnson has definitely been my rock through this whole entire thing. And that's another thing, you guys, make sure you have a good support system and watch the people that you surround yourself around, because what they're doing, you're going to start doing. And I really appreciate the fact that I have Miss Johnson in my life, because I've broken down a couple of times, because this is really hard for me. But all in all, do what you have to do, guys, to move to the next level, and make sure that you watch your surroundings. Okay.
Right. And the most important thing is, when you're going through trying times like this, you need positive people in your circle.
Right.
You know, I can only imagine throughout the whole ride back to Savannah, she was like, damn, what would I have done if I was still around certain people, or if I was, you know, working a job and couldn't get off to go out of town? Because sometimes some jobs don't give a damn. They not that understanding of situations. You know what I mean? Like, you might not be able to come back to a job if you take 2 weeks off. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm very grateful that I started the cleaning company. Okay. So, with that being said, we're not going to talk your head off. I think you guys got the point of the video. Okay. And until the next video, I just want to drop in and let y'all know where we at right now. But until the next video, we out of here. Peace.